Good evening, fellow punters. Mickey D with you here on Monday evening with an each way selection for tomorrow and a small each way double. No luck today. Emmett Mullins' horse would have been better off in the puissance in the RDS in the first week of August. I never seen a horse to jump so high and use up so much energy. As he jumped every fence way too high. He'll want to learn to brush up on his jumping, whether he goes to Cheltenham or not. He's entered in several races, but he didn't show much today to win. I didn't see the second race, seen the result, and I just seen the last bit of the last race, Sunset West. Well gambled on with off favourite fours last night. Clouted 1-4 out, and that was him doomed. So anyway, on to tomorrow. There's bad stuff on tomorrow, but I just picked out. There's an interesting horse here for me. It's a horse called Coral Blue. It's in the first race at Carlisle. It's a ladies' handicap hurl. It's only a 7-year-old. It's trained by Dara Burke. And Isabel Williams is riding, and she's the daughter of a trainer, and most of them have started young and they're well able to ride. Now, lads, I meant horses now, steady up. But but this horse was trained in Ireland by Seamus Fahey, and it was rated 111 at the time when he was second in a beginner's chase, I remember, to Foxy Jacks, which is in Cork. Now, Foxy Jacks is rated 136 now, to second there recently at the Dublin Racing Festival. But this was backwards, this has gone. But it's still only 7. It went from Seamus Fahey to Simon Duffy, and it has few runs for Dara Burke, but it needs good ground, and the ground is coming right. It was pulled out a couple of times, the ground was too heavy, so it was rated at a height of 114 and it's down to 85, and taking £5 off it, that's 80. So that's like water finds its own level. They're horses I do look out for, that's going back down and still sort of unexposed at a 7-year-old. So I've no idea the price. It was double digits in the forecast market. I don't know what it'll come up, but if I get it before I put up the video, I'll put it in. But they're paying 4 places, all the bookies. I think it's 12 or 13 in the race. 13, I think there was one pulled out there. But I think tomorrow it's worth a £2 each way bet, in the hope that the good ground and only a 7-year-old will revitalise it a bit. And there's a horse in the last race in Newcastle, Ginato. It was third and second, beating a nose second in Newcastle there a couple of times. Young Crehan, the 3-pound claimer, was riding him. But Danny Tudhope is up tomorrow for Roger Fell, the trainer. It's only a 4-year-old. They're paying 4 places as well, and that's an 11-2 shot, I see. So a half a pint, that'd be 0.5 each way double. Now, if people wants to back that singly, but I'm letting it ride on the first one is on at 1 o'clock. This one is at 7:30. The first one is placed, you have your double place going on. It'll be paying 4.5 to 1, we'll say, for a place, or 2 of them placed. And if the first one won, you'd have your money going on to the second one. That's hopefully. That's the way I do my bets. Anyone that knows me down through the years. And people was asking about Cheltenham for anti-post bets. It's too near the meeting for me to be doing something like that. It's only a couple of weeks, 2 weeks tomorrow. It's a waste of time, a waste of money in my eyes, because you might as well wait the 2 weeks. When you haven't your anti-post bets done by now, it's pointless doing them. Wait the 2 weeks and have your money stake done out for each day. Don't go over and above it, no matter how the first or second day is. It's a war, 4-day war against the bookies in Cheltenham. But what I would suggest is an anti-post bet for the Entry Grand National. It's a horse I've backed after the Grand National last year, and I backed it again a couple of months ago. Any second now. I think it was the moral victory of the race last year. Anyone that can remember it, it was going down round on the rail. A horse hampered it, and it finished third. I think it was 10-1. It had been 20s, but I backed it at 20s. I backed it at 16s, but it won the other day. It won a Grade 3, and it won a Grade 3 last year, but it's over 2 mile. But this was out just for the run, but he needed it the other day, but he actually won. I was very impressed that he could beat a scary at 10, and he was clipped in from 16s to 12s. That'll put him absolutely spot on. Ted Walsh is a shrewd, won before on Papillon, placed with Seabass. It's 12-1 now. You may get 14s in place, but I think this will go off 7 or 8-1 favourite on the day. JP's money will come, and everything looks right for it. That will run a big race. Needs luck in running, of course. I didn't get it last year, but I'd rather have an anti-post bet on that than something 2 weeks away in Cheltenham. Anyway, that's me. The 2 bets for tomorrow, and like and subscribe the channel. This will be always free. There'll be no paid service here with me at all. And I'm glad to see some of the old stock, Crystal and Darren and Rob and Sorka. I've seen messages there. They were followers in the other channel that I was with for a while. Great to see them on board. So spread the word. This is where I'm at. I know there was a lot of people looking to see where I was gone. My health is good, doing all right. As people know, I do suffer from MS. It's a long-term illness. Not doing too bad. I have my ups and downs, but you have to soldier on. And I'm here, the puncher's friend. I won't be putting on any big 5, 6 or 7 point bets on shorties. I'll be trying to get a bit of value, each way prices, and we'll get them. 7 or 8 winners has come in the last 3 weeks on horses that I had tipped and had been second or third, including Captain Drake. Had him tipped up for the Welsh Grand National, and he won at 20-1 the other day. And Acquiescent won recently. Fortescue won at 7-1. And I have a few that's going running at the weekend as well that hopefully we'll be able to make a pound on. Anyway, that's me, Mickey D, for Mickey D's Racing Tips. Over and out. Continue to bash those bookies.